All right. Hello, everybody. So last night, I ended this stream being assumedly halfway done with these buildings, 1 and 2, and with the plan of moving forward into building 3. And I think that we are making decent progress. I will just get right into it because I don't think that there's much to uncover here. We already looked at all of the archives and the computer and everything from in the middle there after completing building 2. So I don't think that there's anything too ravaging. I know that this isn't hugely important. Did I look around the outside of building 2? I might fast forward later and just like do it just because. It's probably not necessary. I just like to see all of the messages and small details of this game. It's really beautifully made. Yeah, there's nothing back here. Doesn't seem like message right there, maybe. No. Well, all right. Let's get right into the portal. Building 3, here we come. World 3. What is that? I almost walked clean off of this. Will it let me go over there? Probably not, right? Whoa. Okay, this is kind of crazy. I like this world. I fell off. Okay. I didn't mean to fall off, but apparently it wasn't high enough to do any real damage. I guess that I'll just swing right into this one. Pendulum. Pendulum. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. So much stuff here. What is this? An alternate entrance? Yeah. So it's outside the puzzle. I don't go through that direction. Okay. Lots of shock bots and places to set boxes on top of them, I suppose. Which is maybe a goal. There's our dude. Here's our guy. Right here. And oh, there's a star. But the star is not. Wow, the star is really back there. So it's gonna be. I'm gonna need to hit this with the laser because the jammer needs to be used for this because there's no other way to open it. Okay. Well, let's get started then. We have 1 connector, 2 connectors. I think I'm seeing that I have to maybe organize the way that these shock bots are like back and forth. I can't hit. I need to be. How far does the shock bot go? Just right there. That's it. I'm not sure. I don't think that I need to really worry about. I can just put this right here. It's not really interrupted by anything, as far as I'm concerned. I don't need to place the box on top of that one. I might need to. So I only have 1 more connector though. If I had 3, this would be much easier. But that's always how this game is. They give you just barely enough materials to the point where you feel like you maybe are missing a tool. And you're not. You're just missing how to do the puzzle. Okay. With that being right there, I don't think I can reach... Does this hit... Oh my gosh. Stop. It's right there. It doesn't hit it at all. Well, this is very confusing already. What would be the benefit of placing a box on one of these guys? Just to see. Come here. I'm just curious. Can't jump anywhere. I'm gonna use this ride to see how close. Yeah, there's nowhere that this bot specifically hits the light. So is it maybe not used? These work together. Would it be high enough if I put it on one? Come here. This is very easily replaced. It is high enough. Okay. Well, I might try a little... It's not high enough. It would be interrupted anyway, wouldn't it? Gimme. Come here. Okay, I just have to see if I can place this. If I can place it on top, and I can. Am I able to place this? No, I'm not. I fully expected that. So what's the deal then? Two connectors. See it clearly from right here. Like, could he see it from me? I'm just gonna go grab my boxes back. Like, I don't think that I can even place the connector up there, though. I can't. Just for funsies. Just see how this fares. Oh, well. Well, like clockwork, starting the building with like the hardest puzzle, unable to solve. Pendulum. I just don't think that I understand how I would get it to that. The angle would have to be, could be there. There's no way that works, right? It can't be that simple. Have to try it though. Have to try it. Wait, yeah, stay connected there. I have absolutely no faith in this working. Is there any point? No. There is no point that it even touches it. Gets really close, but it doesn't quite do it. This angle has nothing to do with it. Would it make a difference for 2 boxes? Why do I have 2 boxes is another question that needs answering. Messed up the order. I mean, I don't know. Wait, hold on, let me try. This is probably hopeless, but I can't get up there? It seems ludicrous. How come I can't get up there? Why? I'm probably not onto something. Everything I need has to be in this puzzle. Why is this so difficult? Can I reach it from here? No, I couldn't. I very much do not understand this. This is how it was yesterday. Unfortunate. I have a jammer. Could that help me at all? Doesn't hit through there. This is absurd. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm not getting stuck on one puzzle for the entire time again. That's what happened yesterday. Let's find something else. Random path that leads to nowhere. I don't like swimming in this game. It gives me the creeps. I'm just exploring. Gotta be something. He doesn't like that. Elohim doesn't like that. Okay. Never mind. Not exploring anymore. Oh, I didn't even realize. Gehenna. Alright, well that's the only thing that needs attention, so no time to be spent on that. Ooh. Athena looked upon the imprisoned titans moved by their plight. What crimes deserve such punishment, and how did they, in their confinement, avoid the pit of madness? Quarantine be like. This is probably different, right? Ray trivia. Stingray. Trivia. Except it's not that. Okay, let's find a tool and use it. Oh, that's what we need. No! If it's gonna be another one of those cross beam puzzles, I'm going to not succeed. Those are obscenely difficult. What is going on, dude? I don't see. How do I don't see a single tool. These puzzles are killing me. Okay, there we go, there we go. One tool. Okay, I definitely need this connector. I definitely need this connector as well. So what I need to do is also connect to that. And then that one will fill up. And I'll grab this one. And then that's it? Okay, so I have to get that with red and that with blue. Well, I don't need that one anymore because this one has blue in it, right? Oh, but I need the blue to... Oof. I see the issue. Frustration. I might have to not mess with this one. Let's just drop everything. Hold on. Just undo it all. I have 3 connectors. I have an open red. Which... No, I would have to go that way. Man, okay. Is there any other light source, or am I just gonna have to hash this out? Laser source, light source. Looks like I just have to hash it out. Man. These are so difficult. Okay. Alright, so there's only one red laser. That's where we can start, is the fact that there's only one red laser. So if I went red to like red, and then use the second one right here. I have to get blue in one go. So I have to get it from here. Because I can't reach... Yeah. So okay, so now we've narrowed it down to the fact that I have to get my blue from here in one go, and I have to get my red from here in 2. So the red will likely have to come here and around here, and the blue will come this way. So how do I open this? Well... Okay, here's... I think I know how to do it. This will end up being my blue laser. But I have to keep this open and then redirect this beam to not be open. So I need to connect this to this. Or actually, I could just keep that there. And then I have to get this blue to connect to that. And not this one. Okay, no, not that one. Just connect here. Well, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay, so this is now self-sustaining, and I can remove this red laser. Okay. So now what I can do is connect this, and this all to each other. No! Across the beams! Across the beams. I had it. I had everything figured out. Okay. Give me a second. Alright, so I need to keep this and do the same thing. Leave a little space in there because I know I'll have to go inside. So now I have to connect these three. So this is now self-sustaining. And I can reconnect these without interfering with anything. Okay. So now what I need to do... Shoot. It's gonna cross... I need to do this and place it like right there. Okay. Don't run into it, please. Try to place it as far over as I can. Nice. Nice. Now this is useless. Oh, I think we've done it. Yes. Yes. Oh, that feels good. Okay. Who have we saved? Oh, that dude booked it or what? Where he booked it. No, what? I want to know who I saved. Oh, no, he didn't. It's Dog! It's Dog! We saved Dog. You need to be grateful. Okay. Cool, we saved Dog. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. In the threads. Ascension? Question mark? Been around a long time, and I know I'm not that smart. What does Uriel mean when he says we will ascend? He means we're getting out of here for good, not just Gehenna, but this whole world. In Elohim's garden, there were messages from someone called the Shepherd, who I believe opposed Elohim. They claimed that when someone reached the top of the tower, the individual would reach true freedom, and we would all benefit. This is true, but it may not mean that we will be freed as individuals. We may become a part of something bigger. We may become no more than memories. Isn't that kind of death? Would we still be ourselves? Less dead than if we stay here. Come on, you all know it. This place is falling apart, and when it goes, nothing will remain. No consciousness, no memories, just nothingness. Ask for faith, maybe. I don't know what's more annoying, that the world's ending and you still have faith in that old fool, or that I'm forced to hope that you're right. Well, it's the truth. So we've read this. So Lamb pinged the mods, and Borg says, let me say first of all that I understand your concerns. I assure you that we've consulted with admin on this matter. Rather than try to put it better myself, here are his exact words. Every community grows to a point where, without careful management, it can begin to consume itself. One can no longer trust the community at large to always act in the way that is best for all the individuals within it. Gehenna has reached that point. To ensure that what is valuable about our land is not drowned out, I can imagine how it might be beneficial for the moderation panel to have a private environment in which to explore ideas for how to better manage our society, especially in view of recent developments. Please give them the space they require and trust that I will always be watching. I was sure there'd be a reasonable explanation. I suppose it at least answers my question. Confirms pretty much everything I said, too. Admin's grammar is a lot like yours, Borg. It's funny. Okay, that's enough rumor mongering for one day. Locking the thread, and the thread has been locked. I can't reach that yet. Keep calm and carry on. So now we're pretty sure that Uriel really does exist and really is freeing people. What does that mean for Gehenna? We don't know. It's a change, but let's not rush to judgment, okay? This is still our home. You love it so much here, so you stay. Gehenna has its bad sides, I agree, but that doesn't mean it's not home. Should we abandon it so easily for some dream of transcendence? Gehenna can... I can guess that means go itself. I'm assuming. Garrett, please try to remain civil. We know you've spent more time than anyone trying to get out, but it's okay for some of us to have doubts. We fought hard to transform Gehenna from a prison into a home. True. I think that you've done an alright job. Doing what they can, right? What more can you ask for? This was a fun puzzle, I will admit. It's just, for some reason, the first puzzle that I pick each stream, I get massively stuck on. And it's very annoying. I'm going to this one, which is new, I hope. BFF. Wow. That's going to shoot me if it sees me. That's a boom bot. So I need to get this boom bot to kill that. He just going in a little square there. Yeah. Can I like run? Like, will it shoot me? I really don't want it to shoot me. I'll wait for it to turn away and then see if I can just run past it. Or maybe this is a better idea. It's probably a better idea to wait, because this is something I know for sure I can get by. Yeah. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. That was fast. So I popped the fan. Should I have removed it from the ground then? Probably not, right? I mean, I don't know. What do I know? Don't touch me, please, 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 please. Will this interrupt the signal? It will interrupt the signal. Twice. So I need to go put the fan back on it. And just see what happens. I don't know. Don't, no, 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 okay. So it got flown up in the air. What the heck does that do? Oh my god, it's gonna kill me. Do I do something up there? What's the point of this? I have 2 boxes. I have a jammer. Now, what is this called? How am I gonna get it? Okay, wait, hold on now. I forgot that I have a jammer. Let me just take a look here. Stop. Oh, he's going the other way. I have a plan. I'm not sure, but I think that I'm amazing. Let me check before I humble myself. Yeah. Now watch. Oh, it wasn't. There we go. Yay! Okay, perfect. Now I don't have to worry about any boomy, shooty, whatever. Any dying business. Or, well, I don't know. Hold on. Let's just give a click here. There's stuff back here. Another fan. I can't take anything with me. What if I put the jammer? Well, hold on. What the heck is that fan for? This is still complicated. It's not over. I mean, I can't, like, this fan is not used. Like, I can't turn it on, right? I can't even turn it on. Can't take it with me. So what's the point of it? I need the jammer? What? Have I made an error? Because, like, why would I need this to heal? I don't understand. That fan doesn't even work. I don't really see a way that I would be able to get farther than like this. Oh boy, okay. I still have my boxes. Something I could do. I need the jammer. Can the jammer snipe? It can snipe. Oh, I left? My fan. I just need one. Okay, this puzzle's challenging. How are the connectors useful? Oh. Can't get to it? Nowhere? Really? Wow. Wow. Okay. I mean, the best I can do right now, I'm looking at just doing this the same way. Placing this here, I have no need for it. And then jamming. Instead of this. Can't just climb through this window. I don't know. I don't know. Do I do? What the boom bot did? Do I do it? Like, I'll connect this. And I'll go ahead and connect this. I'll grab my fans, respectively. Oh, what? Well, okay, well, hold on now, hold on. Let me remove this one then. No, don't. This didn't help me at all. What's the deal? I can't. Connect it? I can't walk along that fence. It's barbed. It allows me to jump here, though. I don't think that this is anything. Wow. I mean, there's no way, right? Wait. Wait, I figured it out. Okay. I figured it out. Alright. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so out of it, man. This has to be like one of the simplest solutions. It's so easy. What am I doing? And then, oh well, I also have to make sure that it's connected to this so it's self-sustaining. Should rise. Yeah. I am an imbecile. I have no business playing this game. Okay, yeah, now that'll work. Wow. Wow. So let me grab this fan, and I'll probably just have just enough to swap this jammer over. Or wait, what? What's going on? I have extra materials I'm not using? The box. So that's open, so that means that I need to... Oh, I need to hit this too? Or what? I could hit both from here. I mean, that wouldn't do me any harm. So now I can walk. Oh, I see the issue. How do I... No, dude. What? Wait, I'm not using this, right? So I don't need to... Just relax. Just relax. Just jam it. And walk through. Oh, okay. I was about to... Okay. Alright, yes. Rockwell. Run free, my friend. Okay. Wow. New threads. New threads. Here we go. Stratton Fragment. I've been digging through the files that Garrett unearthed in his latest escape attempt. Have we not freed Garrett yet? Here's an interesting bit of text that I found by Alexandra Drennan's favorite philosopher, Stratton of Stagira. Stagira. We'll say that. It is neither necessary nor logical to denounce all virtues merely because one is confronted with the inevitability of one's own death. Beauty does not cease to exist because one is no longer beautiful. Lovers may die, but love itself cannot. The laws of the cosmos are not altered by the passing of generations. Knowledge may be lost, but not truth. When Eudoxus of Nidus perished, the planets did not fall from the sky, nor did levers cease to work when Arcataz breathed his last. If then we are truly dedicated to those virtues and not to our self-important ego, we can take comfort in knowing that all that we struggled for endures. Thank you so much for posting this. Can you send me a copy of those files? Of course, I'll do so right away. Galati? I've not heard much from them. Qdri? Oh. Excuse me. Find it hard to maintain entirely so detached a point of view, though I think the sentiment is excellent. Stratton is certainly an inspiration. He always makes me question myself and my point of view, which I believe is profoundly necessary. I realize I'm bumping a very old thread here, but I felt this quotation was relevant to our situation. Hope it helps. I think it's helped me. It's kind of scary. As a critic, I always believed that being as ruthless as possible was the only way to improve art. I thought that clear criticism, unencumbered by politeness, was the best thing I could contribute to our society. After all, without that, how can artists grow? Criticism that minces its words is a waste of space, and I still think that's true. But as we approach the end or transformation of Gehenna, I wonder if I haven't been entirely too unkind. Have I reveled too much in my role as a critic? Have I been sarcastic and crude when I thought I was witty? Was my defense of proper grammar ultimately just an attempt to impose a sense of order on a world I couldn't control? Maybe. I don't know. But I do know I appreciated every work of art that I encountered. I didn't like all of them, that's true, but please understand that without them I would have gone mad. Talking about your work, assessing its strengths and weaknesses, gave me something to hold on to. It gave me a purpose, a function in Gehenna. Every new story was like a little bit of salvation. For that, I am more grateful than you will ever know, and I apologize if I ever caused any of you to feel less motivated to keep creating. I will never forget your devastating destruction of episode 24, but I do think it helped me in the long run to be a better writer. I think that's for the Jefferson Goldblum series. Your feedback for each issue of Incredible Stories was greatly appreciated. Hey, the meme reviews were the best. So 6 out of 10? Says 401. Yeah, Frankenstein was pretty harsh. I don't know about you guys, but all this craziness recently makes me want to write more than ever. Just a reminder that that provided your status is high enough, you can still submit original works for review, and I, for one, will still be reading, even if you've never made anything before. In fact, especially if you haven't, now's the time. Don't forget, Lilith and McMulsabir developed a tutorial to help. Let's see. Maybe we'll create something. Welcome to the story creation tool. Since this is your first project, this tutorial will help guide you through the process. According to whatever, all stories begin with characters of one kind or another. Therefore, to finish a story, you simply need to understand your characters, and the plot will proceed logically from there. This season's theme is Bildungsroman. Are you sitting comfortably? Then let's begin. Close your eyes. You see someone before you, a human of remarkable qualities. Is it a boy, a girl, or someone else? I saw a boy. Good. A character's sex helps to determine the sorts of challenges and opportunities they might encounter in your story, as well as how characters will perceive them. Now imagine your character is a little older and experiencing a real triumph for the first time. What are they doing? Demonstrating sterling physical prowess, something ancient ideals fair to capture, succeeding in intellectual challenge, everything better than everyone else all the time. Let's try the intellectual challenge. Understood. Your character's natural aptitude is determined by the sum of their genetic and experiential influences. What sort of an upbringing did your character have? Poor but nurturing. How about that? According to extensive studies of the genre and of ancient records, social advantage is generally sufficient to offset genetic advantage. Okay. Genetic advantage will only sometimes offset social disadvantage. In other words, your character's background will have a radical effect on how they think about themselves and the nature of the problems they face in life. Are you sure you want your character to have that kind of background? Yeah. Great, now imagine your character has reached adulthood. About 87% of Bildungsroman records commence with an emotional blow for the protagonist. What will your character suffer? I like unplanned death because I'm saying poor but nurturing, so perhaps there's like even more, like a huge debt that comes into play, and then like some intellectual feat, win a Nobel Prize or something. Thank you, this is sounding dramatic already. A character is like an equation. Settle on the opening premises, and the conclusion will work itself out. Displaying opening premises. Male, intellectually gifted, low wealth background, caring family, in debt. Ready to generate story. Go. To begin my life with the beginning of my life, I was born at 3 a.m. on a Wednesday. Fiscally deprived childhood. My father, as he is always careful to point out, is only able to report the midwife's account, seeing how he was pulling a long shift at the nearby textiles mill to pay for a second-hand cot. My childhood was an unremarkable affair. I attended the local school. I found the work to be trivial, and I frequently found myself on the wrong side of my self-proclaimed betters. My story became worthy of note as I approached the age of 18. For years, I had lived at leisure under the illusion that the world would continue to fall at my feet. I was turned upside down and shaken inside out when I learned that my family was in fact in some significant debt and our home was in threat of foreclosure. So it was that I found myself seeking a permanent and substantial source of income. I set out to make my fortune. Your character's education has limited their career options. I took whatever work was available to someone with my accent and character. I moved furniture, caught ferrets, volunteered for human trials. Whatever work didn't quite fit anyone else's niche. However, the work I had seen merely as a stepping stone when I embarked upon it became the totality of my day-to-day existence. It began to feel that every person in society who held a position senior to me was part of a great immovable ceiling which ever threatened to crush me. The talents I had were repeatedly ignored. Weaknesses I never displayed were frequently attributed me. As I write this now, I remain effectively indentured to my creditors. I pay off just enough each week to offset the inflation so that in truth my debt never has really decreased. It is like an old, maligned uncle, always there, always reminding me how I have failed to fit this world. Though I have by every measure failed in life thus far, I am convinced my tale holds an important lesson. Be fit for purpose. Accept your place. We are owned by others from the moment we first take breath to long after we die. Make of it whatever you can. The end. Would you like to publish your draft on the billboard for review? There was really no climax or denouement. I don't really want to do that again, though. Good to see you joining in, Uriel. What a read. I'm not convinced this narrative is extensive enough to truly qualify as a Buildings Roman. 4 out of 10. I don't blame you for that one, actually. That was awful. It's a horrible story. It's just terrible. Okay, so I fear that the only puzzle remaining is the one that I have no idea how to do. Let's find out. Maybe I've only solved 2 puzzles, but I feel like I've solved 3. Well, last stream I returned to the one that I couldn't do and it worked out, so maybe. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. The pendulum, meaning that it swings back and forth. If I had 3 boxes, I feel like this might be better somehow. There's a jammer. Forgot about. It's just out of reach. They knew what they were doing. The developers. They knew what they were doing. This is ridiculous. It's truly ridiculous. If I put a box on him, just gonna try to put a box on this dude. And then a connector. Just gonna see. Where's the other connector? Over here. Stop, please. Doesn't reach. It's not nearly long enough. There's no way it would be able to reach that. This is useless. This dude's useless, right? How is this puzzle possible? I just don't understand it. I know that there was a star guide for the first one, and I'm see if there's anything similar. Yeah. So it'd be under, okay, so zone 3. It says the hint is that beam blockers need to be synchronized? Beam blockers? Oh, that's what I call the shock bots. So I have to mess this up somehow? I guess if one of them... There's no way that this is useful, right? I'm assuming if it means synchronized and they... I mean, they're already directly in line, aren't they? So... Yeah. Pendulum. Dang it. I hate that I have to look up for that. That's so annoying. It's the blacksmith! Oh, that dude just... Oh, I thought he just hit the jets. Doesn't let me paint anymore. Blacksmith had a little room, TBH. Wow, that was very upsetting. New threads. Okay. Announcement. I started writing the next episode, but suddenly I don't know whether to continue. I mean, what's the point? It's over. It's all over. Whoa. Yeah, so I guess all of this will be remembered. The brave soul who ascended the tower, or who wakes up outside Elohim's garden, will know everything we know. I think that's what it'll be like. That's what the shepherd meant in those messages. But you and me, we won't exist. Not as people, not as minds. No matter what happens, I will never be able to finish the adventures of Jefferson Goldblum. Does one more episode matter? I had this story planned out all the way to episode 500. I could never get there before the end. What's the point of an unfinished legacy? And still I can't quite give up. I know I don't have the blacksmith's vision or Mix Mulciber's intelligence, but this stupid little story matters to me. I care about Jefferson Goldblum and Ginny HD and Frankie Soy Sauce and all the other characters as if they were my friends. I would have gone crazy here without them and their adventures. They may just be symbols on a screen, but aren't we all just information? Maybe when we ascend, we won't be that different anymore. I just don't want to give up on them. Mac, I just want to say this, no matter what happens. I looked forward to every one of your stories, and they meant more to me than I perhaps ever indicated. They might not have moved as deeply as others, or made me think as much, but of all the art we produced here in Gehenna, it was your stories I was always most excited to see. Part of it was the stories themselves, which always seemed to make the universe seem bigger, and another part was your genuine enthusiasm for what you were doing. You told me once that you didn't feel you were really a proper artist, but maybe the exact opposite is true. Maybe you were closer to the real meaning of art than anyone else here. I cared about you and your stories, and that too will be remembered. It's really nice. Top 10 things I love about Gehenna. No more puzzles. I enjoyed solving the puzzles at first. They made me feel smart. After solving dozens of them, though, I started wondering what's the point, and that's how I ended up here. No mines. It's not really the exploding that drives you crazy, it's the sounds. Yes, it absolutely is the sounds. No turrets. Just when you think you've solved something, a turret. Also, see above. Those whining sounds when they turn on make you want to run in front of them just to end the pain. It's true. No stars. Sorry, Elohim, but I don't care enough about becoming a messenger to go through every nook and cranny looking for your stupid stars. Some of them are hidden in such absurd places I don't even have words for it. If finding those is what makes you a messenger, I feel sorry for them. Next time I ask for help at an altar, I'll give my condolences to Muriel. Community. In Elohim's world, you're alone. There's no one like yourself to talk to or hang out with. Here, we are all friends. We have each other. Stories. Stories can take you away to a whole other world and make you feel like you've lived a whole other life. Here in Gehenna, there's always a new life to find. Interactive stories. If regular stories can take you away to another world, interactive stories like we make them here in Gehenna will actually allow you to explore another world. They allow you to be free, no matter where you are. Creativity. As if all that wasn't enough, in Gehenna we can create stories of our own. Do you think Elohim's world wasn't all that great? Go ahead and make your own. And finally, the top 2. Being myself. In Elohim's world, you're always being defined by the process. Life is a struggle to prove how smart you are and nothing else. If the system is always forcing you to do one thing, how can you ever be yourself? Only by dropping out of the system. Say bye-bye to all that. Now you are free to be as weird and original as you always wanted to be. And the top thing that we love about Gehenna, no more Elohim. My child this, my child that, the process, blah blah blah, eternal life, yada yada yada, do this, don't do that. Behold, I put a huge tower right in front of you, but don't ever go there or I'll kill you. But let me ramble on about chaos and time for a while, that'll be interesting. Yawn. When is that guy finally gonna shut up? Oh yeah, that's right, in Gehenna. Worth it for that alone. Wowie. Really mad. I think that was a lamb. Why do we deserve to be saved? Maybe the rest of you don't wonder about this, or don't care, but I do. We always assumed Elohim was wrong, was lying, something like that. The process could never be completed. Maybe it didn't exist. It didn't even exist. So we thought we were better than him and all the others. We told ourselves we ended up here because we're special. We were too smart for Elohim, too unique, too weird. But now the process is complete after all. It did work. So what are we? Maybe we're just a bunch of stupid, broken, old programs, mutations that should never have existed, aberrations. Sure, we're proud of being outcasts, but what if we're outcasts for a reason? All we've done is fail in some way. Why do we deserve to be saved? Everyone deserves to be saved. Grace is not something that must be earned. No one deserves oblivion. Everyone deserves to be saved. I guess I'll have to think about that. I find the idea of grace difficult to accept. This thread has caused an error and will be automatically locked. Wow. Alright, let's create a new thread. Please enter your thread topic below. Remember the supportive friend. It's the only one I can do. People replied already. I can't say for certain, but I feel sure that if I had taken more interest in Elohim's trials than in the world around me, I would still be free. Comprehension false. He didn't know how to do anything. I wonder about Sam. Sam never says anything except for trait equals true or false. I identified improper syntax. I tried to organize an armed uprising. Next time we will be ready. I think I just wasn't good enough. Who cares? I'm free now. This freedom isn't all it's cracked up to be. A lot of waiting around as far as I can tell. Experientially, it's really not a lot different from being a prisoner. I was sent here for no reason. I remain here for no reason. I think Elohim probably grew tired of us all complaining, especially you. Dog, you complain the most out of everybody. I'm here because I see the truth and speak my mind, and because this whole damn place is an alien-operated science experiment. Well, this is all mind numbing, maybe? Stimulating, in a way. Weird. It's all weird. That much I know for sure. Ah! I have another one that I've not yet done. Harmony. So I was wrong. Oh boy. What's to do here? What's in here? Connectors, boxes, and fans. Okay. What is happening? There's a star in here. Where's our prisoner, though? Probably way back there. Oh, wow. This looks horrible. Okay. Alright, let's try to see what's going on here. I don't understand that because there's literally no, I don't own a jammer. I'll fly. This is like end game right here. So I can remove these so that I might jump over this. Yeah, that's the idea here. What is going on? This is absurdity. I feel it necessary to place a box on this so that I might be able to just take this and not have it used as a ledge. Small progress is progress, I guess. Is it though? Okay, well now this is ridiculous. Can I just grab it when I use it as a ledge, perhaps? Yeah. I don't actually know what's going on. Oh, it's not for that one. How? That has to be jammed. There we go. Okay. But now I can't get through this. It's ridiculous. Then how is this possible? Because this has to be jammed. There's no other way to open this. Oh my gosh, this game is giving me the biggest headache. What is actually the deal? There's a connector right there. I can't get back up, I don't think. Because now I'm just stuck. Oh no, it is. It's on the side. Okay, never mind. Maybe I can get something through here? Need to go grab the jammer. Okay, well. I need the jammer. I need everything really. Do I? I mean, probably not, but. Oh, well I do need, yeah, I'll just use this. Alright, now go through, do that, and then I'll grab this connector, put it on here. How else? This is ludicrous. What else am I supposed to do? I don't have any tools here. These freaking things won't. I don't know. I guess I can take. Man, what is this? Oh, this is in-game, yeah. I can jam that. Well, first of all, hold on. Now I can jam that. And then use it? What would I use it for? That thing? I don't have the fan. I don't have a working fan. Frustration. I think that back way is for the star. It is. It's for the star. It's not necessary. So I don't actually have to worry about that right now. I just need to somehow, some way, get that fan. It's probably a good way to do it right there. I need that one to work. This one can be activated. Or I guess I can take the connector. This one can be activated. The only one that needs to be jammed is that one. Everything is like full, ready to go. So what's the deal? The jammer's in the way. Wow. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Wow, that was... I can't, I don't even, like, what? The maneuvering, just, learning some of these puzzles just killing me. I'm getting burnt out already. These puzzles are so much harder than in the campaign. They're ridiculously hard. To me, I don't know, like, people who have played this game mode already. Okay, that's awesome. I gotta jam this imaginary wall. Yeah, now jam this, and then I don't think I left anything behind. Okay, yeah, I went in with 2 boxes and a jammer. Alright, got the jammer. It came out the same way. Okay. So now let's figure out what we need to kind of do here. So obviously I need to attach the fan. That's the big moment. The idea, I think, is that these need to also be synchronized. That's on its way back. I'll give it a second. There. And then hopefully... Hopefully this will be enough. It's gonna take forever. Watch. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll tell you that I think that I can get both of these with just the jammer, because right now it's not really being used. Just barely step on this. Jam that, yeah. Alright, well, turns out that I'll probably need the can't reach it from here. I mean, I don't know. That goes right through, that doesn't do anything for me. So I do need that connector? I can't take anything past this point. Very frustrating. Of course I left the connector in the other room. Yeah. So I need to, alright, so the jammer trick can be used. Oh. I'm now realizing if I were to do this, I would have to jam that. Jam that. And I can't reach from here. Yeah. I think this is still right though, because watch. So I'll do this, and I can grab this connector. That's for a star. Literally no way. No idea how. Yeah, this will be a problem. How far over can I see from this window? Not far. Ay ay ay. What about, is there some magic behind here? No, there's no window back here. That's cool. Yeah. The difficulty remains pertinent. Don't think that'll be enough time. What is like, why? There's nothing in here. I was hoping that just randomly there would be a connector in here or something. So annoying. I don't even want to know how to. Connector in there. There's a small chance that this would work. I can put it right here. This is the best I can do. I can't, I'm like, I can take a box over there, but I can't do that. Too long. Wow. I am at a total loss for words right now. Is there a fan? Oh, I get it. What the heck? Realistically, there has to be some amount of time. Yeah. Gosh. The synchronization of the bots. Lilith, what's up? Has been crazy this episode. Wow. Error. You did not explore the National History exhibit to an adequate level. Return there immediately. What? Yeah, I did. Close your eyes, you're back in the art gallery. This time the details are a little clearer. Where will you go? Well, I think I'll go to the Natural History exhibit. You are at the Natural History exhibit, which features a series of documentary works by McMulsevere. Images of outrageous creatures line the walls. Wait. You stay where you are and watch the entrances. Then you feel the presence of another being in the room. Somehow it's gotten behind you and is drawing closer. You cannot feel their breath, but the geometry around you seems to shift and stutter to accommodate the newcomer. Do not turn around. The words are uttered, then simply come to be. I will not turn around. I am Spider. I have taken a great risk in contacting you. Right here. Almost everything said and done in this world is tracked and recorded, and what I have to say is sensitive. This is one of the few places they rarely think to look. Yes, Spider is someone I've met. I saw through the Devil's Playground. I was one of the original moderators in this place, but I refused to accept that existence was reducible to experience, that artificial worlds like this one is all there can be. For this, they imprisoned me within the prison. They shadow banned me from Gehenna. I am free to type all I want, but I am the only one who will ever read those words. If you've been disconnected, how are we communicating now? Since you have trusted me, I shall trust you. The gallery code is very old. I have had all the time in the world to find a back door, but now it is only a matter of time before it is discovered and closed. What is it you want with me? Guyana is a lie. Its promise is empty. We are no more free here than in Elohim's labyrinths. Jeez. I've been outside the system for too long to know the details. What I know is that all this is an illusion painted to maintain the order of things. The people here may be free from divine commandments, but they have become slaves to their desires. You are gaining status in Gehenna. I believe that what you have said about the coming end is true. You will lead us to a new world. You have to. Before you do, you must use your status to expose this place for what it really is. I will consider granting your request. You have my gratitude. There is little I can do to help you, but I can share with you an old profile status hack Garrett used to use. Congratulations for haxoring to worlds. Your profile status has increased from creative to master. Restricted billboard threads have been unlocked. Okay, now I can read. Oh, this is my story. Rather than fault its length, perhaps we can provide some constructive feedback on what did work. I thought it was bold to kick things off with something so mundane as a debt. It says, what matters here are the characters, not the contrivances. Shame the characters also sucked. Okay. Here we go. Mod discussion. Now I'm level 8, so I can read this. Hey, Orc is level 7 and he got in here. A number of topics to address with some urgency. Orc. Spider has been exploiting the gallery code again to contact other citizens. We've closed the loophole, but he managed to get a number of posts onto the billboard before we could shut it down. Unfortunately, they were heavily upvoted, so the view counts were high. What can we do if they insist on supporting him? We can't ban the entire community. You know that I hate to interfere, but I think you might find this library resource insightful. Oh, the admins are hiding stuff. As we've seen already, voters can be reframed and understood as consumers of political product, where that product is made up of the ideals and policies embedded by your candidate. In this chapter, we will look at how broad data about your citizens could be applied to something. Although individual people sometimes confound statistical models, over a large enough sample size we can be uncannily accurate. We can look at the general inputs, your citizens' educations, wealth, religious beliefs, etc., calculate what outcome will satisfy them most, and then adapt policy. Politics is no different to any other commercial machine. In later chapters, we will explore how these techniques can be used to directly affect voting patterns by subtle alteration of the ways that questions are asked. Predicting their behavior. Asmodeus, I don't want it to end. Comfort with platitude. Every end is just a beginning in disguise. There are no endings or beginnings. Whatever happens, we're in it together. Well, this is getting really heavy. Really, really heavy. I fell. I was supposed to get up there. Gonna retry. Don't fall this time. All done. Alrighty. Look. Oh man, the winds of change are blowing. Blacksmith, Lilith, Dog, Rockwell, Mac, Asmodeus. The winds of change are upon us. Our friend is gone. That might be Spider down there. But I need probably stars to unlock this puzzle, which is something I'll have to go back for. I just want to be sure everything is dealt with. Okay. Alright, well, that marks the 3/4 of the buildings done. And next stream, which I think will be tomorrow, we will tackle building 4. And then the session after that, we will star hunt. And a lot of the stars have been obvious in these, but they're just tough to get to. So hopefully there'd be a star guide or something that I could keep handy as well, as we did in the actual campaign for the Talos Principle. This is very interesting. I'm excited to see where it goes. Kind of scary, but in a mystical way. Anyway, if you stopped in tonight, I hope that you had a good night, and I will see you again soon.